What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says thanks for the kind words, Charles Hoskinson. Now is the time for the crypto community to come together, push for a level playing field, and clear rules of the road. A rising tide lifts all boats. This in response to yesterday when Charles said that he spoke with Brad Garlinghouse. He's a great CEO, extremely collaborative, and Charles is excited to see how the future unfolds. I think, guys, we're going to see more of XRP working with ADA, and we know that they're working together in the DREC Alliance to make recovery for Web3 easier, alongside Ripple, Input Output Global, and XRP Labs. Brad anticipating a US-centric ETF for Cardano, and a lot more. So what do you guys think? Will we see more collaborations between XRP with Ripple and Cardano? And we'll see even more regarding the two. World Mobile sets a new record. AirNode Batch 2 drop number 3 sold out in 60 seconds. We know that drop 2 sold out in 10 minutes and even faster. So crazy. What's going to happen with the next drops? Well, we'll continue to watch and see. And I think World Mobile has immense potential when you put it up against competitors like Helium. And I think it's totally underrated and one of the biggest blue chips in the DePIN space. Robinhood, with over 11 million monthly users, lists Cardano ADA in addition to Pepe, Solana, and XRP. Again, we see Cardano and XRP always mentioned together. So this is fantastic. CEO and co-founder saying Solana and Cardano are back. Fantastic. Highlighting those two in particular. And so you'll see that on Robinhood. GM, Solana, Pepe, XRP, and Cardano are now available. Now, some people were like, wait, why now? Well, some of these had to be delisted because of like regulatory stuff, SEC stuff. So it's great. However you feel about Robinhood, at the end of the day, this is going to onboard a lot of new users. The app is super popular and they have tons of users. So this is a massive win. We should definitely celebrate this. And it doesn't just stop there. This is huge because Robinhood Crypto General Manager says listing Cardano ADA is alongside important assets to us and the community. So while trolls troll, while keyboard warriors are trolling, while self-proclaimed Bitcoin maxis who neither mine or have nodes set up say that Cardano is irrelevant, one of the most arguably important apps for trade like Robinhood, they say that Cardano is part of important assets to them. It is what it is. A fantastic win to see ADA, XRP. We saw yesterday with Coinbase, with Coin50, the premier index fund, with XRP and ADA as the top components. ADA being the 6th largest component in that batch. So this is fantastic, guys. Now, in detail saying, the team and I have worked hard to safely add support for assets that are important to us, Robinhood, and the Robinhood community. And we hope you're as excited as we are. This is fantastic. Good to see. This was a nice retweet by Charles. And it shows here a single 20-second block with 84 transactions with 1,500 NFTs and more. And this kind of reminds me of 2021 when they were doing the, one transaction per block. You can only do one thing. And I think people leave out the context, right? You got a single 20-second block, but so much that's packed in there. So, and we're just going to see even more with improvements to performance and throughput and all that jazz. Finality, it's just going to get faster and better. Charles said this, and I agree with this. Hate the game, not the players. There are plenty of good people in Solana and plenty of good collaborations. Now, however we feel about crypto, life in general, life is always inherently unfair. At the end of the day, we're going to do much better building more bridges, working with more people. It doesn't mean we don't have to be vigilant or aware or careful, but I think that we have more to gain by looking at the industry. You can even see with Sneknoff Fund and many others how we've been inspired by some of the dApps from the Solana ecosystem. So it's evident that Charles wants to bridge a lot, work with as many industry leaders as possible. And that leads me to my second statement about Rosen Bridge, right? Rosen Bridge, cross-chain bridge, a very prominent bridge for Cardano, Ergo, Ethereum, and whatnot. And around the corner, they also want to fund Sui, Solana, many other networks. So I think these cross-chain bridges have come a long way since 2021. And so I think it makes sense. They finished the Ethereum bridge, EVM. So I think it would be a good idea. We can onboard more users, and especially to the users who have a DeFi wallet, they can quickly onboard to Cardano and start using our dApps, use our DeFi. TapTools. Just for price sentiment, we'll look at price. We'll look at trading view for dominance, Bitcoin dominance. Cardano ADA price predictions by the end of 2025. I voted $10 because send it higher. That's why. USDC these nuts, USDM these nuts, USDT these nuts, USDA these nuts, so on and so forth. So what do you guys think? By the end of 2025, what's kind of that range? What are those top ranges you're thinking? You thinking the double Ds, the $10? Let me know. CryptosRUs made a good post. This chart, I guess, shared by Crypto Rover. It says Bitcoin's time is now. Now, the reason why this is important is we can see that right now, compared to 2020, 2016, 2012, after the halving, right, there's that positive volatility and then we send it. So I don't think we're going to have that crazy altcoin season yet, right? We're going to send it soon. Looking at Cardano, we've had healthy clawbacks, both to Bitcoin and the other alts. We pump and then some healthy clawbacks. This is good. Why? Because even though we're down from like 64 cents, Bitcoin dominance has actually surged. It's gone above that 59% up to 61. It's making new highs. This is exactly what we want. Why? Because the more Bitcoin can accumulate in price and capital while sustaining or taking Bitcoin dominance high, we're going to be loading that catapult. It's going to be, an analogy I'd use is the dam will fill with more water and then the floodgates will open with massive capital, and that will flow into Cardano, XRP, and many other altcoins and meme coins. So this is the best case scenario. As a reminder, 38% BTC.D during January 2018 for ADA's first all-time high, 40% BTC.D, the second all-time high, September 2021. So though we have euphoria, though we have hype, altcoin season is not here yet. Alex Becker says it's going to be here soon. Many people, again, refer to this, and this is kind of the gold standard of what I look at, because at the end of the day, you can just draw a line and you can see. And I don't think it's going to come down to as low as what it was, maybe like 45, maybe even the 50 levels. But with all that capital flooding in the market, this is the best. The more that Bitcoin can climb in price, 95K, 100K, and BTC.D hold, that's fantastic. That just means we're going to get higher and higher multipliers to Cardano ADA. So when will that happen? I think that we're still pretty much on track. Our predictions, guys, for months, our thesis has been pretty good so far. We've been saying how like 30, 33 cents to the local floor are good buying prices. If you bought then, you'd be up 2x. By looking at what's ahead of us, from what Charles says, with policy, with U.S. crypto policy, Congress, Senate, all that jazz, Q1, Q2. Again, I've been saying Q1, Q2 minimum, and I still think that it's going to be Q1, Q2 minimum. But perhaps that super cycle is going to be deeper into 2025. So I do think we'll surpass our previous all-time high. I do think that $5 to $7 and beyond is totally plausible. Let me know, what is your price prediction? What do you think? And I would say, right, the most exciting thing for me is not just that Robinhood has listed Cardano ADA again with all their users, but also the enthusiasm and the vocal support from people like the crypto general manager saying that they are important assets. Cardano ADA is an important asset to them. So they realize, right, the importance, which is good. So anytime you see trolls, refer to Robinhood, refer to Coin50, refer to Coin Bureau investing in Bitcoin OS, and so on. So guys, the excitement will continue. We'll continue to watch and break down some more Bitcoin OS stuff very soon. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.